Y'all know I wrote a book, right? It's called Buy a Game and it's free. Click the link down there, you got it.
DreAllDay.com.
What's going on, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Conference semifinals is all set now. I just watched the Utah Jazz eliminate the LA Clippers in the first round of the playoffs, and now we got Utah against the Golden State Warriors. That's the only series that I haven't made a video for yet until now. I'm making a video right now. So we got Utah going on the road to Golden State. I think a lot of people think this series is going to be a sweep, but I think Utah can win at least one. I think Utah can win one game in this series. I think it's going to be a 5-game series. Just looking at these two teams, I'm happy to see Utah getting better as a team. Joe Johnson still doing his thing all these years later. Gordon Hayward starting to come into his own. Joel Ingles making some good plays for Utah. George Hill's always been a steady guy all the years he's been around. Rudy Gobert didn't get a chance to have much of an impact in the last game of the series, but he is an impact guy, even though he missed some games with injury during this series. Boris Diaw, still a productive guy. Who else Utah has? Rodney Hood making some plays. Utah has a solid team, and I think they do have a solid future. I'm not sure if they're going to have to retool a little bit if they really want to compete. They might need a bigger star than Gordon Hayward if they really want to compete in the Western Conference, but I'm glad to see them make it out of the first round. However, they're not getting past the second round, because Golden State has way too many tools with a healthy team. Everybody's healthy on that team. Kevin Durant, Clay, Steph, Draymond, everybody else on that roster. Steph Curry is starting to be on fire, Steph Curry again. A lot of people were saying at the beginning of this year, Steph Curry don't really look like Steph. I think some of that had to do with him trying to get the ball to Kevin Durant. You got a guy who can average 25 points a game, then that's going to take a little bit away from what you do offensively. But Steph has started to look like Steph recently, making ridiculous shots off the dribble, shaking people up, breaking dudes down, taking it to the rim, making it from three, just doing whatever the hell he wants. That was what he was doing in the first round of the playoffs and at the end of the regular season. So hopefully he hasn't lost any of his edge in this week. They've had to wait for this second round to start. I think the Warriors are on fire. I think they are ready to come out and really make some noise, especially in road games when they go on the road to other teams' arenas, because they know they're the biggest name right now, the biggest show in basketball, at least on the Western Conference. I think this is going to be an entertaining series, but I don't think it's going to be a competitive series. I think it'll be entertaining just because it's going to be fun to watch the Warriors do what the Warriors do. I think the Jazz will give the Warriors a game, I would say probably twice in the series. The Jazz are going to win once. There may be a road game too. The Jazz may win in Golden State. Don't be surprised if that happens. But if it doesn't, the Jazz will win a game at home. So I see this being a 5-game series. Warriors winning this series in 5 at home in Golden State, moving on to the Western Conference Finals. So I ain't even going to talk too long about this one because I don't think it's too much to debate. But hey, if there's anybody out there who thinks Utah is going to win, hey, let us know how and why, how many games they're going to win. The series, not a game, but win the series, and let me know. And anybody thinks the series could be a sweep, or you think it could go longer than 5 games, let me know. I want to hear about it. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a sweep, but I'm predicting that it's going to go 5. All right, everybody, leave your comments. Make sure you do it before the series starts, not after the first game. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com.